to Kutopia, our very own knitting utopia. My name is Sonja and I'm coming to you from Helsinki, Finland. This is the second episode of the fall 2024, and I was a bit secretive about my fall knitting plans on my latest episode, and that was because I had already decided to do this episode, or more likely I had decided to do this week. And I'm talking about my 7 days 7 cast-ons week. As the name suggests, this is a week where I cast on a new project every single day. The idea, or the completely this format, is copied from Riikka, who has her own YouTube channel called Palasia Arestamme. She's also on Instagram as Palasia Arestamme. I've been following her for many years, and I'm a big fan of her channel here on YouTube. And she has done this 7 days 7 cast-ons for a few times already, where she does it a bit differently. So this is not like a full clone of those. She usually films a short episode each day where she shares what she's casting on, or what yarn she's using, and then shares her progress for the day. Or actually, I think she shares it on the next day's video, but who cares? Minor details. You'll hopefully go and see those episodes yourselves. They're in Finnish, but she has this beautiful Finnish accent. I'm a big fan of that as well. So even for I don't know, honey, it's gonna be honey for your ears. Even though you can't understand anything if you're English speaking, non-Finnish speaking viewer. So yes, my idea for these videos. Also, once Riikka has done the week of 7 days of her cast-ons, she usually does these follow-up videos up until every single video is done and counted for. And I don't know, I really like those videos, and I hope you enjoyed this one as well. So yes, it's Riikka that I'm copying in here. But if my research is correct, the original 7 days 7 cast-ons, 7 päivää 7 aloitusta in Finnish, is from Instagram, and the brains behind that are Katri Ruiz and Knits by Jonna from Instagram. But please do correct me if I'm wrong on this. This is my knowledge. This is my knowledge about who came up with this beautiful idea. So yes, I was supposed to. Today's Wednesday. Let's be clear on that. I started this on Monday, but it's been a week. Monday was a day, and Tuesday was a day. And although I did my cast-ons, I wasn't able to share them with you on those days. I did film some really small tidbits about casting, about the cast-ons, and I took some pictures. I haven't watched any of those yet, so we shall see what I have. But I'm gonna take my time now. I threw my family from home for a few hours, so I can share share my 3 cast-ons that I've already done with you right here, right now. Then I have 4 cast-ons left. I'm gonna try and film as I cast on, but well, it's been a week, so I don't know. I was really disappointed on Monday that I couldn't film, and I was like, well, maybe I'll do this another time, but you know, perfection is the enemy of done. You guys understand. I have 2 small children, one of which is a 5 months old baby. How old is my baby? And life is what it is. So yeah, I'm sure you understand. We do what we can. I'm really excited about this week. I'm really excited about my projects, and I really want to share them with you. As I said in last video, I have missed you. I have missed you. I have missed filming. So let's do this. On Monday. Oh, now I already dropped one of my cast-ons. Never mind that. Never mind that. Is my family already coming home? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Monday cast-on. All these 3 cast-ons are for me. These are selfish knits, but the 3 cast-ons, did I say 4? Everything I have started this week is for me. These are selfish knits, but not all of the knits of this week are gonna be selfish. But I wanted to be done with the biggest projects, and the rest of the week the cast-ons and the projects are gonna be smaller than these ones. But okay, enough of this. First cast-on that I started on Monday evening. Here we go. Pretty good progress for one evening for me in the life that I'm living. Is a back piece of a Lulu slipover. So I'm knitting myself a Lulu slipover by Petiteknit. The yarn that I'm using is, I hope you can see this tweed looking grey yarn. I've had this, it's from my stash. I've had this for quite a few years. It's been waiting for the perfect pattern, or good enough pattern for me, and I'm pretty sure that this is the one. This yarn is from Petiteknit, a Finnish spinnery, and it's 50% Finnish wool, undyed grey Finnish wool, and 50% recycled silk. So it's very soft. Well, if you're a Merino type person, it's not gonna be that soft for you, but I'm a Finnish wool type of person, so it's really soft for me, and it's gonna get even softer when it's wet blocked. I have worked with this yarn a few times before, and I love it. I don't think I have anything in my wardrobe right now that was made with this yarn, but I have worked with this before, and it's lovely. So yeah, Lulu slipover. I'm really loving this trend of vests and slipovers, because I tend to run hot, as we all know, which is not the greatest thing for a knitter. So these slipovers and vests are great for me, so it gives me a longer period of time throughout the year where I can actually wear my knits. So yes, I'm knitting the eighth size, I think, and I'm aiming for an oversized look. I have some beautiful brown buttons to go underarm, and it's gonna be beautiful. I just bought myself this white Oxford shirt. Yeah. White Oxford for when I go back to work, which is luckily not until January, but this is gonna look great with that Oxford. Yeah. Monday's cast on. And already I almost failed my 7 days, 7 cast-ons, because I didn't want to stop working on this at the Monday. I really, it was such a pleasure to work with. I'm using 4mm bamboo needles that I didn't want to put this down. Oh, I wanted to pick it back again yesterday, but I didn't. I did what I had planned. And so Tuesday cast on another project for me. So this is a selfish knit, and this too is a pattern from Petiteknit. I have done a few Petiteknit patterns before. The Oslo hat, perhaps the hipster hat. Is it hers? Is it her pattern? And years ago I knit myself the Northwest cardigan. But other than that, I haven't done that many Petiteknit patterns. But now now I'm working on 2 simultaneously. But these both were something that I was looking for, or wanting, something that I was wanting to work on, and they fit the yarn that I already owned. So Sophie Shawl. If Monday was a day, then yesterday was even more of a day. And this is how much I got. I'm using 4mm needles, and this is like worsted weight yarn. So really I had like 20 minutes of knitting time yesterday. Not happy about that, but it is what it is. Days differ, and as you can see, I have probably done an increase on the wrong side as well, but nobody's gonna see that on the finished shawl. This yarn too is from, yeah, I need to hide my face. This yarn is also from Petiteknit. It's beautiful, and I got this not this summer but summer before that from the factory outlet. This had no labels or anything. This was very cheap, so clearly something, it's not up to their standards, but still good enough yarn to be sold. And sold I was. I don't think there's anything wrong with this yarn. There was few knots when I wound these up, or wound these into cakes, but I don't think that's good enough reason. Maybe this is just me guessing. Maybe this is meant to be a DK weight yarn, and it's a bit thicker than that, but I'm not sure about that either. I think Petiteknit, they sell DK weight yarn, they sell sport weight yarn, and they sell Aran worsted with yarn. So I have no idea what's wrong with this yarn, because in my mind nothing's wrong with this yarn. So yes, it was quite cheap, fairly cheap, practically free. That's what I told my husband, and I bought every single skein that they had, which was almost, it was over a kilo, and I didn't know. I bought yarn without plan. You should never do that, especially that much yarn. So it's too thick to be a sweater or a cardigan for me, at least now. First I was pregnant and now I'm breastfeeding, so I'm sweating all the time, even more than usually. So no, I can't even think about a sweater made out of this yarn. But for a winter shawl, it's perfect. And maybe I'm just gonna work this yarn into some accessories, skein by skein. There's nothing wrong with that either. I really love how this garter stitch brings out the tweedy specks of different colors in this one. So yeah, really hyped about this one as well. And although I have to say that counting the rows for increases is almost too much for my brain right now. It's nearly too much. It's nearly too much for me. But we're gonna make this happen. The Sophie shawl pattern has 3 different sizes, and obviously I'm needing the largest size. Even though I run hot, I like my shawls to be huge, nevertheless. So yeah, this is gonna be a very nice one as well. I'm not as excited to keep on working with this as I am with the Lulu Slipover, but that's just good, because I'm not gonna be able to knit on all of these things simultaneously. But I am very keen on working with this, and I think this is at least at the beginning, this is something that I can take with me when I leave the house with the baby, so I can work on this wherever we are when the baby is napping, until it gets too big. Yeah, Tuesday's cast. On the last one. So today is Wednesday, and we had a bit of a rough night with baby, I'm not gonna lie. And baby woke up at 5 a.m. today. I woke up at 7 a.m. thanks to husband. But anyways, as soon as I woke up and I looked at the baby, who was already tired because they had woken up at 5 a.m., I decided that, yeah, I'm gonna take myself out for breakfast. And the plan was that on our way to the breakfast, first we had a good bit of walking, and then we took the subway. So I was pretty confident that the baby's gonna fall asleep during the travel there, and then I can have my breakfast in peace while the baby sleeps in the stroller. And that worked out beautifully. I even managed to cast on my project of the day during that breakfast. This black entity, it's not even black, it's actually brown, but who can tell? These are gonna be fingerless mittens for myself. The pattern is called Pilea mittens. I have no idea how to pronounce that, and I can't remember the name of the designer, but I'll put the name of the pattern and the designer on the screen, and every detail can also be found on the description box down below, as per usual. So yeah, these are gonna be simple ribbed fingerless mittens for me. This is not a pleasure project so much as this is a this is not a want, this is a need. I'm gonna need these when the weather gets colder, because walking, I'm really getting my steps in at the moment. So yeah, I have completed. I didn't knit all of this during the breakfast, but I have had few opportunities to knit today. So this is the cuff. I think I'm done with the cuff, but now I'm thinking, is it called the cuff? No, the wrist part. We're gonna go with the cuff. I'm done with the cuff. It was supposed to be 8 centimeters long, but I got excited and this is like 10.5 centimeters or something like that. But that's fine, I have plenty of yarn. And speaking of, the yarn that I'm using, this black blob. This is Tosh Light by Madelinetosh. It's a leftover yarn from my lento pullover that I knit a little over a year ago. And yeah, it looks black, it's not black, it's dark brown. The colorway has a name, I'm pretty sure of that, but I don't have the tag anymore, and I can't remember it. So I'll try to check it and put it down below if you're interested. It might have been something like Halloween related, or why am I thinking about I can't remember. But anyways, I'm gonna put it down, write it down below. But yeah, this is a single ply merino, super washed, and I'm really not enjoying knitting this that much. This is a knit 3 per 1 rib, and it's gonna be a good pair of fingerless mitts that I'm gonna be using like throughout the fall and again when the spring comes, but I'm really not enjoying this one. Maybe this will be the project that I'm gonna be taking with me whenever I leave with the baby next week, once I'm done with my cast-ons, because well, it's a tiny project, so this will get done quickly, and then I can focus on the more exciting projects after that. Am I that bright? Am I that clever that I'm gonna do that one? We shall see. The pattern calls for 2.5mm needles, but I'm using 2.25mm needles. I was cut off and I'm a bit afraid that I'm running out of memory card. So I just want to say that I'm using 2.25mm needles because my gauge tends to be on the looser side. So this is just my go-to needles with fingering weight yarn. But yeah, these are the three projects that I have cast on thus far, and I'm gonna try. I don't know what the rest of the week will bring me, what I will bring to you, but I'm gonna document what I'm gonna cast on one way or another, and I'm gonna edit a nice little video for you guys, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed this bit, and I shall see you hopefully tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'm not so sure about that, but let's make Friday happen. I'll catch up with you then. Okay, time for another catch up of 7 days, 7 cast-ons. Today is Saturday, it's early afternoon. I have once again thrown my family away from our home so I can record at ease. I was promised 2 hours. That's plenty, that's plenty. I can actually maybe get some knitting done after this, or then I'll just clean the kitchen. I don't want to clean the kitchen. It's a never-ending job, you know that. But okay, today is Saturday. I didn't manage to record on Thursday or on Friday. Instead of a days, we've been having a week. I can now tell you. I don't know what's going on, but never mind that one. I have done my cast-ons, and that's the main thing. So on Wednesday, when we last spoke, I had just started my Pilea mitts, and I haven't touched them ever since, as per those are the rules of this week. And so now I have a whole 3 new cast-ons to show you, and well, this is actually working quite fine for me, because I'm probably not gonna be able to talk to you guys tomorrow. I will be doing my final 7th cast on, and I'll take either some film or then some video, or then I'll just take pictures, because tomorrow we'll be on the road, on the go the whole day. So I'm gonna do my stitches, but I'm not gonna be able to record them as I'd like to. But it's fine, you'll soon know how. So let's get into Thursday's cast on. And this is what I got done on Thursday. I love the colors so much. I'm recording from our kitchen. There's a window in there, and it's a bit cloudy today. It was raining before, so I'm getting on and off sun in here, and I started recording here, but as you can see, the lighting is a bit harsh, so unfortunately I have to hide those beautiful sunflowers from you guys. But other than that, this is a good place to record. I might prefer this in the future. So Thursday's cast on, it's in here. It looks lovely. I love the colors on this one. And this will be a jumper for the kid. Kid is, as I told you I think I told you in the previous episode, Kid turned 4 this summer. They're no longer my baby. Well, they'll always be my baby. and they really need a new jumper for the winter. And on our summer holiday, we visited Hämeenlinna, and in there, it was actually Kid's idea. They were saying that mom needs new yarn or more yarn. So obviously we went to a yarn store there. It's called Wetterhof, and in there I asked Kid if they wanted me to knit them a jumper for the winter, and they chose. I chose a yarn. Kid wanted to have skeins because they love using the yank and the ball winder, but unfortunately all the skeins were either quite itchy, rough wool, or then they were hand dyed and way too delicate and expensive for a 4-year-old's sweater. I'm cheap like that. So I found this. How am I? Can you see it? I found this Sandnesgarns Duo yarn. It was on sale. Once again, I was being cheap. And it's 55% merino wool and 45% cotton. Yes, I remembered it was linen, but it's cotton. So merino wool cotton blend. And it had these beautiful mold colors. I got quite a lot of this, as you will see soon. And well, Kid immediately knew that they wanted a blue sweater with orange stripes, blue and orange sweater. So that's what I got. I'm a bit afraid that I didn't get enough yarn. I don't know, I was thinking that Kid is still so small that they don't need a lot of yarn for their jumpers, so I only got 3 balls of the blue one, and then I got 2 balls of the orange one. I didn't have a clear plan in my mind at the time for what I was making, so well, shame on me. So we'll have to see how this goes. Either I will add a 3rd color to the jumper if I'm running out of yarn, or if I'm really running out of yarn, like it's a major issue, then I'll just order some more. But firstly, let's see how far we get with these ones. The pattern that I'm using, no one will be surprised. If you've been here before, you will not be surprised to hear that I'm using Flax. I'm using Petiteknit's Flax Dk, and I'm knitting the size 4 to 6 years old. Yeah, because I prefer my children to have a oversized jumpers. I think that's the cutest thing you can put your kid in, an oversized jumper sweater. And I started straight from the raglan increases, just because I'm playing yarn chicken here, and I have no idea if I'm gonna run out of yarn. I'm gonna do perhaps I'm gonna do a contrasting ribbing on the neckline and sleeves and on the hem. I'll probably have enough of the orange one to do that, but in my mind that doesn't sound good. I don't know, I'm not loving that idea, so I'll probably add a 3rd color if it comes to that. And I'm not as I've done many times before, I'm using the flax as a sort of recipe. I get the measurements and the stitch counts and the needles, do the raglan increases, and then I do just whatever I want with it. I think the flax comes in 3 different yarn weights. There's the fingering weight one, DK, and is it a worsted iron weight, the third one, and it has huge size range from newborn to I don't mean like big adult and it's so versatile. I added you can't see anything, but I added a neck shaping, just how I've done it before, to get a bit more height to the neck, so that the neckline will sit nicer. And as you can see from here, it's a bit higher on the back than it is on the front. And I'm doing my trusted 6+2 striping. That's my favorite. I think that rhythm goes well with any yarn weight. And frankly, I was too tired and lazy to think about anything else. And then I also added this stitch pattern. It's called a broken rib, where you knit 1 round, and then it's a 2 round stitch pattern. You knit 1 round, 1 row, and then you knit 1 purl one on the second row, and repeat those two rows. And I think that it's giving this nice sort of coastal vibes to this sweater. But yeah, this is how far I got on Thursday. Once again, I didn't get to start my knitting until quite late in the evening, but it's just one of those weeks. Now that I'm home with the baby, I either have so much knitting time on my days, if the baby sleeps well and you know, stars line up, or then I have basically no time to knit. And well, this is good. I had some time to knit. But yeah, I'm doing my raglan increases here, and my own modifications to Flax Dk. And well, since I'm making, oh my god, the yarn on the table is a mess. But yeah, since I'm making the kid a sweater, I am now officially one of those parents who coordinate their children's clothing. So yesterday, Friday's cast on, as Friday's cast on, I started another Flax Dk jumper for the baby. And here we go. It's not the same color. It's not. It's quite close, but it's not the same color. For this one, I'm using the same yarn. I bought it the same time, and I chose this. This is not actually showing very well on the camera right now, but this a bit bluey green. I think it's beautiful, and then this old rose color. And I don't know, they had a limited selection of colors. We've been here before, color. And I know what I like. I know the color combinations that I lean towards too, and this is precisely that one. And yesterday evening the 007 Skyfall was on TV, so I managed to watch that one. I didn't fall asleep once, and this is how much I got done of this baby's version. I forgot to tell you, but it's the same, so I can tell you now. I'm using 4mm needle, and then the ribbon will be done on 3.5mm needles. The yarn calls for 3.5mm needles, and the fabric that I'm getting is quite loose. It's not see-through, but it is quite loose. But I think that's gonna be more comfortable for the kids to wear, for children to wear. So it's not gonna be like very stiff, heavy pullover, but a nice and drapey one. And since the yarn is cotton wool blend, it's not gonna be that warm. Because we live in a cold country in Finland, the fall and winter tend to be actually cold. That means the houses and homes are well insulated, and you don't actually need to wear that many layers when you're inside. So hopefully this will be like an actual day-to-day. These two will be actual day-to-day jumpers, and not just something you throw under your outerwear when you go out. I want these two to be used a lot. And for this one I chose the size 1 to 2 year old, just because the baby has quite a lot of jumpers that I need for the kid when they were a baby. And so the baby doesn't really need a new jumper for this winter. But if I remember correctly, you know, when the kid was 1 and 2, that's the time when I didn't need them any jumpers. So hopefully this will be more useful in then. And like I said, I love to see my children in oversized clothes. That's probably just me. So it doesn't matter that this will be a bit large on them. Also the baby grows like a weed. Baby grows like weed, and they definitely, their growth is on a different scale than kids was. So this might not even be that big for the baby when it's done. But yeah, here we go. Two Flax Dks, and since these are for children, they're small projects. You can practically see your knit grow before your eyes, and there's this stitch pattern to follow and the stripe pattern to follow. So once I sit down with these two, I don't think it's gonna take me that long at all to finish this, and I'm super excited about these two. Just like I'm excited with the Lulu Slipover and the Sophie Shawl. so far, out of the 5 projects that I've shown to you, only the fingerless mitts are kind of those are the only ones that I'm not that excited about. But even those, I really need those. So I'm not excited, but I'm gonna do them, and they're gonna get a lot of use. So yeah, here we go. 15 minutes on 2 sweaters. Well done, Sonia. And well, today's cast on, it's not much to show you, but I've managed to start this. and I'm kind of proud of that, even that alone. And I'm still using the same yarn. As I told you, I bought quite a lot of it. So this is still Sandnesgarns Duo DK weight yarn, and this time this is this mold, light brown, beige. I don't know what to call this, but I really like these harmonious colors that the Duo had. And this is another knit for the kid, and this is Eino Balaclava. Is that, I even googled how to pronounce it, but it feels wrong. But yeah, Eino Balaclava, and this is how much I have managed to do. Whole 2 rounds. I have stitch markers, and I have knit 2 rounds. But yeah, we live in cold climate. Children will need something to keep their heads warm throughout the fall and winter. And yeah, I'm still the kind of girl who wants to coordinate the children's clothing. So I'm gonna reveal tomorrow's cast on as well. I'm gonna knit baby and their own balaclava as well in this light sage green. So yeah, the pattern seems to be well written. I can't remember. Let me check the designer. Anni Seppälä. She's Anni Dk on Instagram. I'll link everything down below. You know that. I have not knit anything by her before. I think it was Riikka from Palasiaarestamme who knit I think 2 balaclavas for her children, and I spotted the pattern from there. So yeah, a brown one for the kid. It's gonna go well with the winter overall, and a sage green for the baby. And I really don't have much to say about the pattern yet, because this is how far I've gotten, but it's a gather stitch balaclava. I like the clean look of it, and I think this is gonna be a sort of, you know, those in-between projects, like when you need to digest some you have finished some huge project that took you a long time and a lot of effort, and then you need something small before you start another monumental project, and this feels kind of like that one. So I'm quite confident that these 2 will get finished quite fast, or as fast as I can do anything right now. But yeah, just something nice for the children. Husband's not getting anything this fall. I should mend some of his mittens. I think he has 2 pairs that are missing a thumb or something like that, but can't be bothered. Maybe I will at some point. But yes, so these are my 7 days, 7 cast-ons projects. The first one was, I'm drowning in yarn here. The first one is the Lulu Slipover from the Petiteknit silk wool blend that I've had in my stash for many years. This is the biggest one of these cast-ons, and super excited. Another cast-on is the Sophie Shawl. This yarn too is from Petiteknit. It's not named. I forgot to tell you on the previous clip that I think this yarn is Pirtinkehräämö's recycled wool, and I'm not sure if they carry that yarn anymore at all, which is a shame. But if I'm correct, and this is the recycled wool, it is 70% new thin sheet wool and 30% of recycled wool or recycled materials. I think all of it is wool. But yeah, these two I'm excited about. I'm just finding the math. Counting to 6 is impossible to me right now. But yeah, these two will get done quite fast once I sit down with it. Then I have my mittens, fingerless mitts. Nice ribbing, a bit more intricate since this is worked with 2.25mm needles. Then I have my two flax sweaters for the children and the 2 balaclavas for the children. These are my fall knitting plans, and there are no longer plans. These are my fall knitting projects. I'm quite pleased with myself. I have stockinette, I have some garter stitch, I have ribbing, I have some simple stitch pattern to work with. I have big projects, I have small projects, and I even managed to get some colors in here as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will post the beginning of the 7th cast on the at the end of this video as well. Don't be afraid of that. And the next time I'll see you, I'll be catching up with you with my progress with these projects. So yeah, I'm not gonna be casting on anything new until these 7 projects are either finished or frogged. And I'm not gonna frog any of these. Why would I do that? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!